Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing the another topic, that is city grid. In this basically government is basically telling that they are defending in this basically. In this basically they told that basically you are not getting any types of problem basically in your life basically. Yes, basically I am not getting. So that is also basically we are doing it basically. Then he told that how basically you are not getting activation of a certain level of stories, otherwise you will go to that area na, basically in your life basically this whole activation will start basically that is happening basically, then it will no basically that is not, so that is also basically we are doing it. That is also we are doing basically. Then basically one of the person told that daily basically 1,000 disease basically gets generates, and any disease is going to is affecting you basically. Then it will that no basically not a single disease is basically getting effect to me basically. Then he told that you told basically few wishes basically, right? Yes, basically, yeah, few wishes. That this wish, that wish, that is happening basically. Yeah, that is happening. So that is also government is doing basically. In that basically government is playing the main role basically. So government is giving you that basically. So that is also basically done by the government. So you are basically um, your bank account is safe basically. Otherwise basically the cyber crime group basically will attack your bank account. Like this, lots of things will happen. Then basically that is happening basically, no, that is not happening. So that is also basically our government is doing, no, basically. Then one of the person told that government are doing lots of things basically for you. You are never able to track that basically, because government can't list basically. Sorry, government basically can't give you the list basically that this thing basically they are doing, that thing basically they are doing, this that basically. You are basically in the one working in the company, and you are no, you are basically not getting trouble in the any of the thing basically. Any of the groups basically are not troubling you. That is also basically government is doing. For example, you are working in the sorry, you are doing the college basically. In college basically nobody is harassing you basically. So who is doing that basically? That is also done by us only basically. We are doing it basically. So that basically you are nobody is going to give trouble to you basically. Then basically one of the person told that then government told that which basically I should give the your any of the body parts is getting damaged. Then it will that no basically not a single body part is basically got damaged basically. That is also basically done by government only basically. Otherwise basically if government will leave you basically, then your body parts will start getting damaged basically. Then body parts will start getting damaged basically. Your head will damage, your leg will damage, your eye will damage, your stomach will damage, your this will damage, your hand will damage. Like this, lots of things basically is going to start damage basically. Then basically what government basically start going to say basically, you basically got for example you are divorcee, right? So you got a girl basically for marriage, and without any trouble basically you got the girl. Then he told that yes basically without any trouble basically I got the girl. So that is also government is basically doing, no, basically. Government is telling that basically you should get the good girl basically, this that basically. For example, you are basically staying in certain city basically, there earthquake is not happening. That is what the government is doing. See basically in India basically what was the last earthquake basically? You are staying in India basically, right? Then I told that yes basically. In India basically this see basically. Then basically government start telling basically what else basically the government is doing basically. Then government told that basically we are doing this, we are doing that. Then basically government told that basically police groups basically are harassing you basically. For example, we are moving to that side basically traffic police basically is harassing you basically. Then I told them no basically they are not harassing me. That is also government is doing basically. That is also government is doing. Then one of the person told that when you are in Mumbai basically, when you basically started searching job basically, so you got easily job basically, right? Yeah, that I got. So that is also government is doing basically. But you basically never able to understand that basically the government value basically. That is also done by government basically. That is also done by the government basically. That actually I think you basically not got it basically. Then basically they told that basically you have basically this much bank balance in your account basically. That is also on the basis of the government basically. Because that person basically was told that basically I think India जो है is supposed to become like Gaza basically. Means everybody is in India basically the missile this that basically attack basically should happen basically. So in defense of that basically he basically told that basically the government basically is the person basically the government started defending them basically. Then basically they told that basically if when you are basically applying for job basically you are getting interview calls, then you say yes basically I have just basically came for I have just given the few interviews basically in Mumbai and basically but I have not got selected basically. Then he told that you might have not given proper interview here basically. That might be different thing basically. Okay. Yeah, basically I got the interview call basically. I got the interview call. So that is also government doing basically. That is also government doing basically. Your resume is basically blacklisted. No, your mobile number is blocked basically. No, that is not blocked basically. Whenever anybody is calling basically that time basically they are doing the unblock. Like this activity is basically happening with you. No, basically nothing activity is happening basically. That is basically done by government basically. Because government have access of each and every mobile basically. They can do anything basically with your mobile basically. So this is also basically done by government basically. Then basically the government told that basically in this world basically do you know basically lots of rules are basically there basically. Anybody rules is any bad rules is basically getting applicable to you because you are accessing the internet basically. If you are accessing that country this country that basically lots of crime basically are there basically. So any crime is going affecting you basically no basically. That is also government doing basically. You are accessing this web this portal this website that website anything is happening to you no basically that is also government is doing. Then basically government started defending their things basically. Like this basically the government defense started basically. Government has done this, that, each and everything basically they started telling basically. And government told that basically we basically have done. Then basically government told that basically if some one person has told this, no, basically that means something problem is there in the government basically. There might be some problem basically. So they started basically investigating in the government sector only basically. What actually problem basically happened here basically. That need to check basically. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about the government achievement and what government is going to do to check the thing basically.